Hey NailTubers, what is up Nailification Squad? So, it's already on, and I've gotten started with clear. This is going to be a beautifully playful set. To everyone new to the channel, it's so good to have you here. My name is Tommy and I'm a licensed nail tech. On this channel, you'll see a variety of content like this acrylic set, polygel, a bougie nails on a budget series. Oh, as a matter of fact, there's also a series called The Masked Finger. It's a fun nail humor spin-off from The Masked Singer, and this season's premiere will be starting March the 10th. You might not want to miss it. Clear is usually laid to keep the nail beds from staining. It really wasn't needed for this set, but I've been doing it to keep habit. The green I chose is Moneymaker by NotPolish, and it really has that money green look. This particular powder is pretty translucent. The ring finger will get more clear in keeping with the layers on the other nails. The inspiration design will go on it later. I began a color block design on the middle finger. While I was doing this finger, I felt it started looking like a Christmas nail, but you'll see how it turns out. Once again, I talk like you haven't already seen it in the thumbnail. I only place the green so far down as it will be cut into a diagonal. I remember being so nervous to do color block designs, but it's now one of my favorites to do with acrylics. The edge is filed down to sharpen the look, then I go in with Milky White from NotPolish and work it up to the edge of the green. Then, the edge of the Milky White will get cut and sharpened. Leaving an open gap, I then use this color. Though this may look red, it's raspberry from Eden's Rose. It's more of a pinkish red, just like a raspberry. I place it at the tip for a strong accent look, then cut and sharpen the edge of it too. While that dries, I move on to the index finger and use the green. I noticed a certain look before getting all the way to the tip and decided to add a hint of frost at the tip with Milky White. This subtly tied it in with the white on the middle finger. I go back and finish the empty space on the middle finger. First with filing to clear off any of the color, then with the sparkly green glitter. This is where I was hoping it wouldn't come off as a holiday set. Because sometimes it can be hard to tell. You can get an idea in mind, then get halfway through the set and it could end up having a totally different vibe than your original idea. Then the thumb gets the same green. Now, this isn't a color I would typically wear, but I really like how it turned out in this design. I add clear on the color block to blend the surfaces. Then the ring finger gets another layer of clear. The color block is also filed down to even out the surface before I top it with clear. And the entire set gets a top layer of clear. What I'm most happy about today is I was able to offer some filing ASMR, and I'll chit chat a little. Oh, and the banging you hear in the background is my brother organizing polishes on the racks. So I've included some filing segments because this is the first set on the new hand you saw in my recent unboxing. If you haven't seen it, there was a pretty good review, so I'll have a link for it in my description box. And it will catch you up on the thing about filing on the practice hands. I wanted to see how this goes, so I'll do it for the next couple of sets, and if I start to notice any damage, I'll return to filing off camera. Also, you guys know it's a must that we name our hands. And I have to admit, I've been guilty of not even introducing them in videos. I'm so sorry, y'all, and to Yoko and Miko too. So I decided on a name for her. Some of you might remember in one of the Mass Finger videos from last season, one of the characters was Kiko, the nail practice hand. So I decided this was going to be the real Kiko. Isn't that a cute name? So I have 3 sets of nail hands, Yoko, Miko, and Kiko. I don't know what I'm going to do if I get more later on, because I can't think of any more names to match. So you can see the design from this nail foil was my inspiration for this set. For me, it's like one of those nail foils you wouldn't just like jump at. But it was something about this foil. I don't know, maybe it was exactly that. Nail foils tend to be a hit or miss. After doing foils for a while now, I could tell this one would be a challenge. You start noticing certain characteristics like characteristics in the foil paper, the backing, the ink, the pattern. Oh, and let me also remind you that your lamp matters. So you guys know, like with the XKJ Star Glue, you can't go over it a second time, otherwise it will lift what you've already laid. I showed that in a recent video as well. But since I hadn't tried it with the McCart glue, I wanted to give it a fair try and see if this would work, if it became necessary, which it did, as I predicted. The second layer did come out better, and the colors in the print were more pronounced. So now I am able to say that it works to do a second layer with the McCart foil glue. By the way, this particular glue requires a UV LED lamp. If you're struggling with nail foils, don't be discouraged, because foils are still relatively new to the nail industry and really didn't blow up until within the recent year or so, so just keep trying. I'm using NotPolish No Wipe Glossy Top Coat and adding some stones, guys, some stones. I just love, love, love nail bling, and I love this set. To think it turned out from something that originally didn't even captivate me is the best thing about doing these nails for me. Yes, honey. If you enjoyed today's video and you would like to see more, remember to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the Nailification bell and become part of this NailTube family. Regular uploads come Tuesdays and Thursdays, and don't forget the Mass Finger season starting next week on Wednesdays. I can't wait to see you again. Much love.